Morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. This is your girl, Butterfly. Guess what it is? It is Think About It Thursday. We have made it to Thursday. The important thing about Thursday is it's leading into the weekend, baby. But the more important thing about it is what are we thinking about? It's Think About It Thursday. We talking about the things up here. And today I'm speaking on something it's just fire. I've been on fire. I want to stay on fire. I want to keep this fire burning inside of me because when it burns inside of me, then I can come and share with you all. And then y'all could build a fire, right? You could build your own fire. But what we're talking about on this Think About It Thursday, I want to talk about mental penetration and stimulation. Mental penetration and stimulation. What is the difference? And why do we need both or neither, right? I don't know what your take is, but I'm about to share my take, and hopefully you can take some bits and pieces from it, right? All right. I am Butterfly. I am an 11-time published author. Let me get that out the way. And I am for hire. I am a motivational speaker, a writing coach, a ghost writer. I am a playwright. I can help you with almost anything literary. And if I can't, I will outsource it to some great people who I know can. That's my mental stimulation for this morning. That's my mental penetration this morning. I penetrate my mental with things that are good. The difference between the two. Mental penetration is lasting. It has a depth to it. It challenges you as a person. It has more substance, right? Mental stimulation does not. It's more of an activity. It's more of a temporary base. Mental stimulation could be continuous, but it's still a temporary fix, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? You got a temporary fix. I'm stimulated by coffee, or I'm stimulated by human touch. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, that human touch takes me to a place. But when I don't have that human touch, I'm still okay. When we have mental penetration, it's a challenge. It's something that stays in our mind, right? So here it is. I am a brander. I'm trying to brand my business. That's always in my mind. That's a penetrating, resonating force that keeps going and going and going and going. It never leaves. It never leaves. Our stimulation can leave. And then, we can pick it up and enjoy it at another time. But the depth of our penetration is to challenge ourselves, is to make ourselves better, is to give ourselves permission to be available. You know what I'm saying? Available not only for other people, but most importantly for ourselves. We always think about the, what I want to say, the easy things, penetration is different. We don't want penetration to be easy. We want it to be acceptable. We want it to be powerful. We want it to be what they call it. We want it to be yeah, it's right on the tip of my tongue. We want it to be defined, and we want it to be definite, So when we think about it, what are we feeding into here that's penetrating our mind and our soul and is resonating throughout us all of the time? Right? Are we feeding good things? Are we feeding healthy things? When I think about the things that comes to my mental and how I feed it and how I nurture it, how I protect it, how I support it, how I love it, is it something that I can share with my children? Because sharing with my children means that it's okay, it's healthy, it's acceptable. So of course I want to put that into my regular life, into my daily routine. I don't want something to be superficial, right? And sometimes our mental stimulation, it can be a little bit superficial, if we want to be honest with ourselves. It don't always be sticking to us. We think about coffee. That's something that adds to our physical stimulation, but also a lot of people say mentally they need their coffee to get started. Well, we get the coffee and then we start it and then we go on about our day. Right? And we may not pick that coffee back up for another week or another month, because then we go on a fast from that. We don't fast from penetration. We don't fast from mental penetration. We do not give up on that. We are doing that every day, every day. Come on in here with me. It's Think About It Thursday. We are putting in the work. We want stuff to challenge us. We want stuff to have our thoughts going into a great direction, leading us into the right direction. That is the source of how we keep ourselves healthy. It's self-care. It's a part of a journey, and it's a continuous journey, right? Stimulation is something different. You know, stimulation has more to do with the fun things. Like I say, human touch. I'm stimulated by human touch, but once the human touch is gone, I'm still going on without even thinking about that again. Maybe for another day, another week, another month, another year. Some of us don't need that, right? We don't need human touch, so we don't need that stimulus. We need something else, right? Or we can get bored with that stimulation. But that mental penetration, that's something that's almost like a branding inside of us, right? It's that fire. It's that fire I've been talking about. It's that fire because I have that fire in me, so I know what I'm talking about. I'm not telling you something I heard. I'm telling you something I know. And as I say, as a podcaster, I have a podcast called Life and Bullshit. It says, take what you need, leave the rest on the floor. So what I say may not resonate with you. Um, your stimulation may need something different. Your penetration may need something different. But I'm talking to the few people and the masses who understand the difference between mental stimulation and mental penetration, right? And in these relationships, that's important. It's important that we learn what things need to stay and what things need to go. What things need to stay, they need to resonate in our body, our soul, and our mind. That's penetration. It's the depth of us. It challenges us, right? Stimulation does not necessarily do that. So that's the difference. Penetration is transformative. Stimulation is not. Penetration is gonna have your mind in a position where, oh yeah, I gotta do something better. It's a transformative action when you're talking about mental penetration, because it stays here, it resonates, it lives inside of our head. It gives us the reason to keep going and going and going and going and going. And I'm not going to discount mental stimulation, because mental stimulation is awesome. It's awesome. It gets us going. It grinds our wheels sometimes. It's entertaining. It's entertaining. Entertainment versus education. Entertainment versus education. Entertainment is stimulating and enjoyable and put a smile on your face. Penetration is stimulating, it's enjoyable, and it leaves a smile on your face. Let's get that right. Let's get that right. This is your girl Butterflyy. It is Think About It Thursday. I am an 11-time published author. I am a motivational speaker. I am a girl for hire. I am a playwright, right? And I'm a podcaster. I'm all of these great things. I just want to encourage y'all to keep on loving you. Keep on loving you. When we think about how we include stuff in here to make this do this, right? That's what we doing. We making this do this. We want our horse to be consistently at a good pace. So for us to do that, we have to work on ourselves. We got to think about it. We got to teach ourselves. We got to make love to ourselves. It is a continuous process, stuff that goes on continually to make us a better person. No one is responsible for us but us. So we have to do it. We got to love us, nurture us, protect us, gift us, lift us, support us. That's what we have to do. I am so happy that I can come in here and share some of this with whomever watches, right? Everybody won't see it, but the people that do see it, I know they see it because, they inbox me. I appreciate that kind of interaction, encouragement, or as the word that's used on TikTok, engagement. Engagement. I include that. Sometimes it's a little banter back and forth. I like banter. It's cool. Y'all go on and get you a slice of pizza. Once that red gravy settles on your stomach, go on and get you some ice cream, because ice cream make everything better, baby. And when you finish with the ice cream, get you a little drink. See, my voice is getting better, so the ginger and lemon tea is working for me. I'm glad of that. Y'all go on and get y'all something to drink. Be safe outside, because times are changing. Things are happening. Our thoughts and prayers are with the people in Florida who've gone through this disaster. I've gone through a disaster, so I understand some of the overwhelming feelings. And that's something that I'm talking about mental. When I say mental penetration, that's going to always be there, because that is something that resonates with me. Here it is, what? So many years later, what we at 20 years, 25, 24 years or whatever later, 20 years later going in from Katrina, and it resonates with me. So yeah, thoughts and prayers with the people in Florida, y'all. This is your girl Butterfly. I will see y'all tomorrow for boom, 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 boom. Fight for yourself Friday. Y'all be careful, cause yeah, stuff happening out there. You know what I'm saying? Go on and hug yourself one more time. Hug yourself. Smile, baby. Smile. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for Fight for Yourself Friday.